Tommy Lister Jr., Tommy Tiny Debo Lister, born Thomas Duane Lister Jr., June 24, 1958, December 10, 2020, was an American character actor and occasional professional wrestler. He is known for his roles as the neighborhood bully Deebo in the 1995 film Friday and its 2000 sequel, and as President Lindberg in The Fifth Element. He had two short professional wrestling stints with Hulk Hogan in the World Wrestling Federation (WWF) after appearing as Zeus in the 1989 movie No Holds Barred, and resuming the feud as Z-Gangsta in 1996 for World Championship Wrestling WCW. He was blind in his right eye, which droops, and the look in movies is a product created by film crews. He played in both comedies and dramas, usually cast as the heavy/big bully. He also had a distinguished track and field experience while in college. Early life. Lister was born on June 24, 1958, in Compton, California, to Tommy and Mildred Faye Lister. Ever since his birth, he had a deformed and detached retina in his right eye, causing permanent blindness. Lister attended Palomar Junior College before transferring to Long Beach City College for his sophomore year. While at Long Beach, he recorded a 52 ft 16m shot put throw, which helped to earn him a scholarship to California State University at Los Angeles. In his senior year, he won the national shot put title with a mark of over 61 ft 8 in 18.8m. Lister was the 1982 Inca Division Roman II national shot put champion. After college, Lister competed for the Converse Track Club, eventually raising his shot put mark to 64 ft 3 in 19.58m before trying out with the New Orleans Breakers of the United States Football League. He was cut after two exhibition games and opted to pursue acting instead. Acting career. Lister was mostly recognized as the antagonist known as Deebo from Friday. Deebo was the neighborhood's dog-eat-dog thug and bruiser to every character, including Ice Cube's Craig Jones. He reprised the role in the film's sequel, Next Friday, but did not appear in the third film of the series, Friday After Next. He did, however, appear in Cube's director debut, The Players Club. He also played the role of Obodo in Mario Van Peebles' Posse 1993, along with Tone Loc. Lister had numerous guest appearances on TV series, including playing Klaw, the first Klingon ever to make contact with humans in the pilot episode of Star Trek Enterprise. He co-starred in a two-part episode of the courtroom series Matlock as Mr. Matlock's in Prison Bodyguard. He also appeared in Season 7, Episode 9 of In the Heat of the Night. Lister's film roles included playing the tattooed prisoner in The Dark Knight, Austin Powers in Goldmember, and The Human Centipede 3 final sequence. Lister was featured in The Fifth Element as the Galactic President. He appeared in the Adam Sandler film Little Nicky as Nicky's older brother Cassius. Lister was the main police officer in Chamillionaire's Read-In video and reprised his role as a police officer in Chamillionaire's 2012 single show Love. He has also appeared in the Ice Cube videos for Friday from the Friday soundtrack and You Can Do It from the Next Friday soundtrack. Lister appeared via both original footage and film clips from the movie. He was also in the videos for Young Bleed's How You Do Dat, French Montana's I Told Him, and 50 Cent's Many Men Wish Death. In 2015, Lister filmed Busy Day in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The film was produced by Thomas Duane. Lister had a supporting role in the 2016 Disney animated movie Zootopia as the voice of the diminutive fennec fox, Finnick. He also appeared in a commercial that year for Ballpark brand beef jerky, advertised as tough but tender, cast as an habitual bad guy in the movies. His career prospered. He became the spokesperson for Monster Energy drink. He was a frequent collaborator with Ice Cube. In a Twitter encomium, he recalled Lister's sense of humor. R.I.P. Tiny Debo Lister, America's favorite bully, was a born entertainer who would pop into character at the drop of a hat, terrifying people on and off camera, followed by a big smile and laugh. Professional wrestling career. World Wrestling Federation 1989–1990. Lister appeared in the 1989 wrestling movie No Holds Barred, which was financed by the World Wrestling Federation WWF and starred Hulk Hogan. Lister's role was Zeus, a brutal monster heel. No Holds Barred inspired a feud in the WWF during the latter half of 1989. Lister was billed as Zeus, the human wrecking machine, and also used the same monster heel gimmick in his matches by no-selling his opponent's moves. He would yell "aw-aw" and pound on his chest several times during his interviews and in the ring. Zeus would eventually demand Hogan to face him in the ring. Citing jealousy for being billed under Hogan and anger over losing to Hogan in the movie, Zeus now wanted to beat him in real life. Zeus formed an alliance with fellow Hogan rival Macho King Randy Savage to feud with Hogan and his friend, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. The two teams faced off at the 1989 SummerSlam event in a tag team match which saw Hogan and Beefcake prevail as the victors, with Hogan pinning Zeus. Following SummerSlam, Zeus formed an alliance with the Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase, leading into that year's Survivor Series. At the event, the team of the Hulkamaniacs Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Demolition faced the Million Dollar Team Ted DiBiase, Zeus, and the Powers of Pain. Zeus was eliminated from the match via disqualification after refusing to break a chokehold on Hogan and shoving the referee away. The Hulkamaniacs went on to win the match, defeating the other team. After the Survivor Series, the feud between Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake versus Randy Savage and Zeus ended with a steel cage match on December 27, 1989, at the No Holds Barred pay-per-view event. Hogan and Beefcake were once again victorious in what would be Zeus's last match in the WWF. Lister's final WWF appearance was a promotional spot for the 1990 Royal Rumble. World Wrestling Council 1990. On July 7, 1990, Zeus fought Abdullah the Butcher in a double countout at a World Wrestling Council show in Puerto Rico. World Championship Wrestling 1996. Lister spent March 1996 in World Championship Wrestling WCW as Z-Gangsta as part of the Alliance to End Hulkamania, culminating in failure at Uncensored. He debuted the previous week with fellow actor/wrestler Robert Swenson, who was billed as the Ultimate Solution. Honors and awards. U.S. National Shot Put title with a mark of over 61 FT8 in 18.8 m in 1982, Inca Division Roman II National Shot Put champion. The athletic department of Lister's alma mater, Cal State LA, sponsors an annual track meet in his name. In 2016, he was nominated for the Best Bad Muhash and an award at the All Deaf Movie Awards. In 2014, at the Orlando Urban Film Festival, he won Best Star Spotlight for his performance in No Weapon Formed Against Us. Personal life. Marriage. Marriage. He was married to Felicia Forbes, formerly of Cape Town, where they married. Cuisine. Lister was known on film and movie sets for his love of chicken Caesar salad. Legal issues. On August 31, 2012, Lister agreed to plead guilty to conspiring to commit mortgage fraud in a scheme that led to $3.08 million in losses. He was charged with fraudulently buying homes in order to withdraw $1.01 million in home equity loans. In April 2014, he was out on bail and was confident of avoiding prison. He stated, "What's so cool about God and our government is that you can make a mistake and they will forgive you if you're just a good person and doing right." Health problems and death. By age 55, Lister had type 2 diabetes. Lister was diagnosed with COVID-19 around August 2020 and overcame the illness. He became ill with symptoms similar to COVID-19 a second time in early December, exhibiting weakness and trouble breathing, which forced him to cancel shooting for a film. His manager, Cindy McGowan, who said it was not normal for him to miss filmings, became concerned and sent her assistant to his house to give him vitamins and antibiotics. On December 10, police who were called to check on Lister found him dead in his home in Marina del Rey, California. He was 62 years old. The coroner's office investigated his cause of death, which was originally suspected to be from complications of COVID-19. However, the final autopsy report revealed that the cause of death was hypertensive and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Championships and accomplishments. Pro Wrestling Illustrated, PWI ranked him 500 of the top 500 singles wrestlers. Filmography. Sources: in 40 years of his acting career, Lister accumulated more than 200 acting credits. Film, television. First and 10 1984 Oties, Matlock 1984 3 episodes Tiny/Johnny Mac, Perfect Strangers Leroy, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air 1991 Tiny, Renegade the Champ 1993 Marvin Montgomery, Walker, Texas Ranger 1993 Hicks credited as Tiny Lister Jr., Step by Step Where Have You Gone Joe DiMaggio, 1995 Security Guard, NYPD Blue Burn in Love 1996 Bob Martin 1996 Apollo, Motion 1996 one episode Bouncer, The Jamie Foxx Show 1997 Adam, Enterprise Broken Bow 1 and 2 2001 Clone Klingon Warrior, Monster Arc 2008 Sergeant Major Gentry, Fish Hooks 2010-2013 Mr. Muscles, Voice, The Cleveland Show 2012 Cannonball Williams Voice, Mr. Box Office 2013 Big Mike and Big Mike and Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike and Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike and 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 Big Mike. Comedy Bang, Z-Bang, Bang, 2015 Major Agans, Nick Cannon Presents, Wild and Out 2016 himself, Webster, Man and Wife. Music videos. The Boys Happy Mover 1989. Michael Jackson Remember the Time Egyptian Guard with Eddie Murphy 1992. Ice Cube Friday Cameo 1995. Sublime Santeria 1996. Queen Pen Party Ain't a Party 1997 and 87. Timbaland and Magoo Love to Love You Cameo 1997. Ice Cube You Can Do It 1999. 50 Cent Many Men Cameo 2003. Chamillionaire Feat. Crazy Bone Ridden 2006. Down Aka Kilo Put Your Locks on Cameo 2007. Iggy Azalea My World 2011. Falling in Reverse Good Girls, Bad Guys 2012. Chamillionaire Feat. D.A. Show Love 2012. Akin So Blue 2013. O.T. Genesis Feat. Buster Rhymes and French Montana Touchdown Remix 2014.